Machine learning. Machine learning is the scientific study of algorithms and statistical models that computer systems use to perform a specific task without using explicit instructions, relying on patterns and inference instead. Machine learning algorithms are fed with large amounts of data that they can work on to build a model. This model is later used by businesses to generate solutions that help them analyze data and build strategies for the future. For example, a beverage production company can make use of multiple datasets to better understand the trends of their product's consumption over the course of a year. This would help them reduce wastage and better predict the requirements of their consumers. Machine learning is further categorized into unsupervised and supervised learning. Let's explore these two terms in detail. Unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is the method by which algorithms learn patterns within data that is not labeled. Since labels, supervisors, are absent, it is referred to as unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, you provide the algorithm with the feature data and it learns patterns from the data on its own. Clustering. Clustering is the process of combining objects into groups called clusters. For example, if there are 50 students who need to be categorized based on their attributes, we do not use any specific attribute, S, to create segments. Rather, we try to learn the hidden patterns that exist in their attributes and categorize them accordingly. This process is known as cluster analysis or clustering, one of the most popular types of unsupervised learning. When handed a set of text documents, we can divide them into groups that are similar with the help of clustering. A common example of clustering could be when you search for a term on Google and similar pages or links are recommended. These recommendations are powered by document clustering. Association. Another type of unsupervised learning is association rule mining. We use association rule mining to obtain groups of items that occur together frequently. The most common use case of association rule mining is to identify customers' buying patterns. For example, in a supermarket, customers who tend to buy milk and bread generally tend to buy cheese. This information can be used to design supermarket layouts. An application of association rule mining in natural language processing, NLP, is to find similar words, for example, outstanding, excellent, and superb are all synonyms of good. Association rule mining can easily find patterns like this in any NLP dataset. Let's explore the different types of clustering. In particular, we will be talking about hierarchical and k-means clustering, and the different scenarios in which they should be used. However, before we dive into those, it's important to understand the concept of distance metrics, which is what we use to create clusters and identify similar data points. The most common distance metric is Euclidean, which is calculated as follows. Euclidean distance, p, q, equals n sigma, pi chi, 2. I equals 1. 1. In the case of machine learning, p and r different data points in the dataset and pi chi are the different features of those data points.